I mean, who isn't talking about EV or electrification today? Um, my stance, FLD stance on the situation is really, we're still sort of wait and see. Every week, every month, a new player comes into the market with a similar concept or a similar solution. I think everyone is trying to do something with the same technology.
From our standpoint, or at least I should say from my standpoint, there's still so many unknowns when it comes to the EV space. What's going to happen at the end of its life cycle? Is there going to be recycling programs in place for those batteries? What those valuations are going to look like? There's just, it's a blank canvas, if you will, as to how that is going to turn out in 5 to 7 years' time when those vehicles start coming out of their life cycle.
Infrastructure is really the barrier there. I think electrification and electric vehicles would move much faster if, one, production was ramped up and they were more readily available. Two, there was a charging infrastructure around the country that would allow these vehicles range beyond about 80 or 90 miles. And three, we had a battery solution, that would allow people to really, or allow fleets to really understand how long they're going to be able to run these vehicles in certain conditions.
One thing that we are spending a lot of our time and energies on is understanding the components of the battery, what goes into making those batteries, what are secondary and third life cycles for those batteries in markets that aren't automobiles. So when a battery does go to half-life or quarter life, what can we do to uncouple that battery from that asset and put it into a different market, and what that looks like from a recycling standpoint.
But FLD will stay informed, and we're going to follow the progress. And when the time comes, when these vehicles are going to be up for disposal, we plan on being ready.